Hey everyone, welcome back. My name is Bonnie, and I'm excited to lead you through a full body Pilates mat workout. For equipment today, I have a pair of light ankle weights. They're from Bala, they're 1 pound each. I have a pair of light hand weights. They're also from Bala, they're 3 pounds each. I have a yoga block and I have a light resistance band. So we can get started. To get started today, we're gonna lie all the way down on our mat. Legs are long, arms by our side. We'll take a couple breaths here. Take a big inhale and exhale. Another inhale and exhale. Start taking these breaths at your own pace, getting back into this space, into your mind, into your body. And gently open up your eyes if they were closed. Bend your knees. Grab behind your thighs and roll yourself up using those arms to help roll yourself up. And you can bring your arms straight in front of you. We're going to roll it down until our back touches the mat and our head, and then roll it back up. We're in a modified roll up now. Rolling it down and up. Feet are on that mat the entire time. If you can keep them there, roll it up and down. Roll it up and down. 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to hold it up. Hold it back halfway. Left elbow goes back and up. Right elbow back and up. Left and right. Our gaze is towards that arm that's bending. And right. Left and right. Left and right. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold both arms straight. Now we're going to pulse it back and up. Pulse it back and up. Back and up. Gaze are at that fingertips, those fingertips. Pulse it back and up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll it all the way back. Legs can go into a tabletop position, arms by your side. Take a big inhale and exhale. Another inhale and exhale. Head, neck, and shoulder lifts. Arms come back behind the head. Crunch it up and down. Crunch it up and down. Up and down. Hands are lightly behind that head. Gaze is towards our navel when we're crunching in. Up and down. Crunch it up and down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to hold it up at the top, holding that head, neck, and shoulder up. Right leg goes out and in. Left leg out and in. Right and left. Head, neck, and shoulder are just staying up, staying in place. Those legs are moving out and bend. Out and bend. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Head, neck, and shoulder goes down, arms by your side, legs Bent feet are on the mat. Windshield wiper those feet and those knees right and left. And look right and left as well, alleviating any tension in that neck. For 2 and 1. Grabbing behind those thighs, rolling yourself up and rolling it back onto hands and knees. Let's take some cat-cows here. Take an inhale, look up, arch that spine. Exhale, curve that spine, look towards the navel. Inhale, look up, arch that spine, and curve that spine. Start taking those cat-cows at your own pace. Maybe adding in some back and hip circles. And changing the direction if you opted in to take those circles. Meeting me in a neutral spine here, roll those shoulders back. Our left leg is going to go back out. We're going to tap that leg down, up, bend the knee, and out. Tap, lift, bend, and out. Tap, lift, bend, and out. Tap, lift, bend, and out. Keeping that going, our back and neck are long, your gaze is towards the mat. In, out, tap, and lift. 4, 3, 2, hold the leg out on 1, bend the leg back in, bring it up like you're going into a donkey, foot is flexed, and pulse that leg up and up, pulse it up and up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're gonna cross that knee over to the other and then back up. Cross it over and 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 up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring that knee back, drop it back into a child's pose, feet are together, knees are apart, wiggle out those hips right and left. And when you're ready, bring it back to hands and knees, roll those shoulders back. We're gonna lead with our right leg now. Right leg goes back, out, and straight. We're gonna tap that right leg down, up, bend it in and out. Tap, lift, bend, 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 and out. Back and neck are long, gaze is towards that mat again. 4, 3, 2, 1. You're gonna meet me with that leg long, bend that knee in, flex that foot up and pulse it up, 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 up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're gonna cross that knee over to the left and up. Cross it over and up. Cross it over and up. Cross it over and up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop that knee down, drop it back into a child's pose. Feet are together, knees are apart. Walk those arms out over to the right side, one palm on top of the other. Walk those arms back to the center and then over to the left side, one palm on top of the other. Back to center and roll yourself up, flipping yourself over. You could put on those ankle weights now. And once you have those on, feel free to take a sip of water here and grab that yoga block as well, placing that yoga block in between your inner thighs. Take that yoga block in between your inner thighs if it's not already there. Roll your back all the way down, bringing your legs into a tabletop. Take a big inhale and a big exhale. Another inhale. And on your exhale, hands go back behind the head. Bring the head, neck, and shoulder up. We're gonna bring those legs down for 2 and up for 2. Both legs down and up. Both legs down and up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold those legs up at the top. We're just gonna bring one leg down at a time, one toe down. We're gonna start with the right down and up. Left leg down and up. Right leg down and up. Left leg down and up. That yoga block is going to move a little bit, using those inner thighs to squeeze it together to make sure that yoga block does not fall out. Give me 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold those legs up in tabletop, head, neck, and shoulders still up. Legs go out, straight, bend, in, out, and in. Legs go out and in. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop that head, neck, and shoulder down. Drop those legs down so the feet are on the mat, knees are bent. Windshield wiper those knees once again, keeping that yoga block where it is. 2 more. Meeting me at the top. Take a big inhale. And on your exhale, start peeling those hips up for 2. Hips go down for 2. Hips go up and hips go down. Squeezing in on that block and down. Up and down. Up and down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna hold up at the top. Heels go up and lower. Heels go up and down. Up and down. Heels go up and down. Gazes towards the ceiling or the sky, wherever you're doing this workout today. Up and down. Back and neck are long. In 2 more, we're gonna hold those heels up at the top. Pulse those hips up and up, up and up. Keep those pulses going. for 4, 3, 2, 1. Heels lower, hips stay up at the top. Flex those toes up this time and pulse those hips up and up, up and up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower those hips down, legs extend long. Grab that yoga block with your hands and bring that yoga block back. We're gonna go into some roll-ups. Roll it up, reaching past our toes, and roll it back. Once our head reaches that mat, we're gonna roll it up, reaching past those toes, and roll it back. Articulating through that spine. Our gaze is following that block here. 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna meet all the way forward and reach towards those ankles or that toes, getting a nice stretch forward. Take another big inhale. And exhale, rolling yourself up here, dropping that yoga block to the side. You can now grab that band and place it above your thighs. And you can take those hand weights and bring them to both sides of your mat. And now bring that yoga block over to the right side of your mat. Our right knee will go onto that block. Back is long. Roll those shoulders back. Our left knee already starts to elevate. We're gonna bring that left knee up and down. Left knee up and down in a slow donkey kick here. Up and down, up and down. Our back and neck are long, our gaze is towards that mat, flexing in that toe. Bring it up and down, up and down. Four, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna add on. You could bring that knee all the way down, grabbing a light weight in your right hand. Bring that left knee back up. Now when that knee goes up, we're gonna row it up with our left arm and down. Row it up and down. Row it up and down. Going slow and controlled here, using our balance to keep our self upright. Up and down. Always these weights are optional. Hand weight, ankle weight, booty band, block, always optional. Up and down. 4, 3, 2. Hold everything up at the top. Now just pulse that arm up and up, up and up. 8, 7, 6. Flex that toe. 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep that arm up if you can, and that leg up. Just pulse that leg up and up. Option to bring that arm down. Pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring that leg down and bring that left leg forward. Now grabbing both hand weights into your hands. We're gonna bring it into a lunge. We're gonna lunge up and lunge back down. Lunging up and down. Tapping our knee on the block at the bottom and down. Going up and down. Up and down. 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna add on. Now hold it at the bottom. Arms come up overhead in a T pose. We're gonna do a shoulder press at the top and lower it down. Press it up and down. Press it up and down. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it down, arms stay where they are. Just shoulder press up and down, up and down. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Arms go down. Stand yourself all the way up and bring both heels now on to that yoga block. So our heels are touching, feet are apart, weights are in hand. If you have them, option for no weights at all. We're gonna diamond squat down and up. Diamond squat down and up. Squat it down and up. Squat it down and up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it down. Knees close and open. Close and open. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees stay open and low. Pulse it down, down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand it all the way up. Take those heels off of that block. Shake those legs out. Move that block to the side. Now that we're standing, we'll do a quick arm series. We're gonna alternate with a hammer curl to start. Hammer curl right and left, right and left, right and left, right and left. Keep that going. Maybe add a little bit of movement into it. Make it your own. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands at the bottom, palms facing up. We're gonna bring those weights all the way up to the top and bring it down, 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 down. Bring them up, 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 up. Bring them down, 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 down. Bring them up and bring them down. Bring those weights up and down. 2 more times. Bring them up and down. Last one, up and bring them down halfway. Arms, palms are facing up. Face them down and up, down and up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold them up. Little pulses up and up. Just for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Elbows bend, elbows out. Elbows bend, elbows out. In and out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold those elbows in, tuck those elbows to the side body. Arms go in and out, in and out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold those arms out, wide bicep curl, down and up, down and up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Arms go back to facing forward, palms are up, right arm out and in, left arm out and in, right and left. Serve it right and left. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Arms go back by your side, shoulders back and back, shoulders forward and forward, shoulders up and down, shoulders up and down. Drop those hand weights to the side of your mat, bringing that yoga block now over to the left side of your mat, left leg on top of that block. Weights framing your side. We don't need them yet. Long back, long neck. Roll those shoulders back. Our right leg is gonna go up to a donkey and down. Bring it up and down. Bring it up and down. Bring it up and down. Long neck, long back, gazes towards that mat, flexing that foot up and down. Bring it up and down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that knee back down, locating that weight on that right side. Bringing that right leg back up, bringing it down. When the leg goes up, we're gonna row that right arm up and down. Actually, weight is in the left arm, I'm sorry. Row it up and down. 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 Flexing that foot up and down. 4, 3, 2, holding it up on 1. Just pulsing that row here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold that arm at the top. Just pulse that foot up and up. Option to bring that arm down for more balance. Pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right knee down and bring that right leg forward, bringing both hand weights into your hands. We're gonna lunge it up and down. Lunge it up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Back and neck are long, gaze is forward, tapping that knee on the block on the way down. Bring it down and up, down and up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it down at the bottom. Now we're gonna go into a bicep curl as we lunge it up, curl and down, up and down, up and down, bicep and lower. 4, holding it at the bottom in 3, 2, and 1. Knee touches back onto that block. Just bicep curl up and down, up and down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. From here, we're gonna stand it all the way up. You could drop those weights off to the side. Yoga block can stay where it is. You could bring it to the center of the mat, staying long ways on the long side of the mat, bringing both feet onto the mat, onto that block. Our right leg can drop down onto that mat, and then we can bring ourselves back up. So we're floating that right toe on that mat. Bend both of your knees here. We're gonna start bringing our right leg out to the side and back, out and back, out and back, out and back. Option to do this on the mat. Option to float that leg the entire time. Maybe looking at something in the distance to help you with your balance. 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna hold it up and pulse it like up and up, just for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. Frame both legs around that yoga block. Take a big inhale. And exhale, letting yourself hang like a rag doll. Shake that head, yes. Shake that head, no. Shake that head, yes, again. Start rolling those arms in a circle in one direction. And then roll them the other way in one direction. Slowly roll it up, one vertebrae at a time. Right leg now goes onto that yoga block or stay onto that mat with both feet. Bring that left leg up so your toes are on that mat. Take a bend in both of those knees. Stare at something in the distance to help with your balance. We're gonna bring that left leg up and down, up and down. Option to float that leg up the entire time, up and down. Strong core, straight back, looking straight ahead for 4. Keep that leg up in 3, 2, leg up in 1, hold it up, pulse it up and up, just for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop that left leg back, framing both legs around that yoga block one more time. Arms go up, take a big inhale. Exhale, dive it forward, reaching towards that block, taking a nice stretch forward. Shaking that head, yes. Shaking that head, no. Shaking that head, yes, one more time. And rolling it up one vertebrae at a time. Head is the last to lift. Taking that yoga block over to the side and making sure no weights are by you. Take a big inhale at the back of your mat. Exhale, dive it forward. Walk those hands out into a plank and take a downward dog up and plank back. Downward dog up and plank back. Downward dog up and plank it back. Downward dog up and plank it back. Keep that going. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold that plank. We're gonna bring our right leg out and in. Just right leg out and in. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Left leg out and in, out and in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Plank jacks just for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend those knees, drop it back into child's pose. Knees are apart, feet are together. Threading that right arm under. Bringing it back and threading that left arm under. Bringing it back, rolling it up and rolling it over, sliding that band off. Taking a quick sip of water. We're gonna take that block onto the right side of our mat, long ways. Weights can go to either side of you, taking that right leg on top of that block, back goes down onto the mat. Palms are pressing into that mat. Hips go up for 2 and down. Hips go up 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 and down. Gazes towards that ceiling. Our neck is long. Both feet are planted on the mat and that block. 4, 3, hold those hips up in 2, hold those hips up in 1, hold them up at the top. We're gonna start moving our left leg, move that left leg up to tabletop, down, tap that toe, up and down, bring it up and down, bring it up and down. 4, we're gonna hold that leg up, and 3, and 2, hold that leg up, and 1, pulse those hips up and up, up and up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower those hips. Bring those knees in towards that chest. Bring those knees right and left. Rolling yourself like a ball forward and back. Roll it forward and back. Last one. Hold it forward here. Grabbing onto that block and roll yourself back onto that mat. Knees go into tabletop. That block goes on top of your knees. We're gonna bring our hands up above our chest. We're gonna bring our legs out for 2 and in for 2, out and in. Everything out and in. Double leg stretch here. trying to keep that block in place. Everything out and in. Out and in. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring those legs down. Hip stretch up. Wiggle those hips right and left. That block can come into your hands and roll it down. Now you can bring that block over to the other side, bringing your right leg now on top of that block. Rolling your back all the way down. One leg planted on the mat, one leg planted on that block. Palms pressing in towards the mat. Hips go up for 2 and down for 2. Hips go up and down. Hips go up and down. Hips go up and down. Gazes towards that ceiling. Neck is long. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold those hips up. Now we're gonna start moving that left leg. Move that leg up and down. Tap that toe up and down. Bring it up and down. Bring it up and down. 4, 3, 2, hold it up on 1. Hips go up and up. Hips go up and up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower those hips down. Both knees go towards the chest, rocking those knees right and left. Keeping those knees in the center and looking right and left, alleviating any tension in that neck. Start rolling yourself up and back. Roll like a ball up and back. Last one, roll it up. Staying up, grabbing that block at the top and rolling yourself all the way down. That block is gonna go onto that right knee. Hold it long ways for more support, or to make it harder, hold it short ways, bringing that left elbow to that knee, bringing that other arm behind the head. Our left leg goes out and in. Left leg out and in. Left leg out and in. Sorry, my hip cracks here if you could hear that. And in. Bring it out and in. Bring it out and in. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold that leg out. Leg goes up for 2, leg goes down. Leg goes up and down. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring both knees in towards the chest. Bring that block by your knees and your shins, rolling those knees side to side. Taking a nice breath here. Bringing that block to the side, grabbing your hand weights if they're by you and rolling it back down. Hand weights in both hands. We're gonna roll those hips up while we bring those weights up and bring it down. Weights and hips up and down. Weights up and hips and down. Keep that going. Bring it up and bend it down. Bring it up and down. Bring it up and down. Bring it up and down. 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna hold our hips up at the top, arms up. We're gonna bring those arms out to the side and up. Arms go out and up. Arms go out and up. Arms go out and up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower those hips down, lower those arms, bring those weights to the side. And roll yourself up, grabbing onto that block. I'm just gonna spin around so I'm on the other side. Bring it back onto your back. That block goes by your left knee now. You can bring it here for more support, or you can bring it this way for a more challenging effect. Bring that right elbow to that block, that opposite hand towards the back of your head. That right leg goes out and bend it in. Right leg out and bend it in. Right leg out and bend it in. Right leg out and in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep that leg out. We're gonna bring that leg up and down. Leg goes up and down. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring both knees in towards the chest. Bring that head, neck, and shoulder down. You could bring that block by your shins, rocking those knees right and left. And then looking right and left, alleviating any tension in that neck. And carefully roll yourself up, dropping that block off at the front, taking those ankle weights off. Bringing those legs straight and roll yourself all the way back down. Bringing that right leg in towards the chest. Start rolling out that ankle. Switch that direction. Big knee, hip circles in one direction. Switching that direction. Now grab behind that thigh. Leg extends and bend it in. Extend it up and bend it in. Extend it up and bend it in. Extend and bend. Extend and bend. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring that right leg long. Left leg comes in towards the chest. rolling that ankle in one direction, taking it the other way. Big hip and knee circles. Reverse that direction. Grabbing by the back of the thigh, leg goes up and bend it in. Leg goes up and bend it in. Bring it up and bend. Bring it up and bend. Up and bend. 2 and 1. Bring that leg all the way long, arms above your chest. Roll it up, reaching it up and over towards those ankles or those feet. Bringing that head down, looking towards those thighs. And when you're ready, roll it up and meet me in crisscross, facing the front. We'll take 3 breaths to end our practice today. Take a big inhale. Arms go up. Exhale, arms lower. 2 more times. Inhale, arms go up. Exhale, arms lower. 1 more time. Inhale, arms go up. Drop those shoulders, palms together to heart center. Thank you guys so much for working out with me. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did enjoy it, please subscribe, like, and comment. It will really help this channel grow. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next video.